Back in 2004, I had just finished my senior year of high school and was getting ready to start college in a city a few hours away from home. I was excited to live on my own for the first time, so I moved into a small studio apartment just a 5-minute walk from campus. Cheap, convenient, and quiet. The building had a diner on the first floor, a karaoke bar in the basement, and studio units from the second to fourth floors. I lived on the second. If you've ever lived in a place like that, you'll understand. Neighbors don't really talk. Everyone keeps to themselves. It's just doors and silence. A couple of months in, I went down to the diner for dinner. It was packed. The owner, who recognized me, pointed to a man eating alone and said, "He lives in the building too. Mind sharing a table?" I said, "Sure." We had a casual meal, nothing deep. After that, we'd sometimes say hi. When we passed each other in the hallway, one day, the guy asked if I could hold onto a package for him while he was out of town for a few days. I said no problem. The package came, and for some reason, I still remember the last 4 digits of his number were 1818. Strange, but I didn't give it much thought. Later, during finals week, I had a delivery of my own coming. Since I was out at school, I asked the delivery guy to try the next unit. He called later and said, "I left it with your neighbor." That night, I got home around 3 a.m. I noticed his lights were still on, and I could hear music playing inside. Figuring he was still awake, I rang the doorbell. "Hang on," he said from inside. A few minutes later, he opened the door with Beethoven's Symphony No. 5 blasting from inside, wearing nothing but boxers. He handed me the package and smiled. "Hey kid, want to come in for a cup of tea?" And I swear, something about him felt off that night. His eyes didn't look tired. They looked predatory, like something behind them wasn't quite right. I felt this weird chill, so I smiled politely, declined the offer, and went straight back to my room. We still greeted each other now and then. We even said we should grab a drink sometime, but it never happened. Then one day, I came home to find police tape all over his door. I thought something might have happened to him, but no, it was what he had done. Turns out, the quiet, polite man next door was a notorious serial killer in our state at the time, known only as Mr. A. Multiple victims, gruesome details. The story blew up in the media. Every time I came home, reporters were camped out in front of the building. Eventually, I moved back in with my parents. I couldn't sleep there anymore. Months later, I watched a documentary about the case, and one thing made my blood run cold. Mr. A would often dismember the bodies. While listening to Beethoven's Symphony No. 5 or Conquest of Paradise. That night, I knocked on his door. Was he doing it then? And if I had stepped inside for that cup of tea, would I even be here to tell this story?